In the United Arab Emirates, nominal GDP rose by 20.8% to $360 billion in 2012, maintaining its position as the largest Arab economy after Saudi Arabia. Oil prices remain at historically high levels, which is boosting government revenue and spending. But with the most wealth-creating resources based in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, the country's economic construction has faced balancing difficulties. Our correspondent Roee Ruttenberg reports.
If there's a cash flow problem in part of the world right now, you might not know it by looking at Abu Dhabi, the largest of the UAE's 7 Emirates. It's been mostly spared from the so-called global economic crisis thanks to its oil, which has fueled non-stop government-backed construction. The UAE contains 10% of the world's petrol reserves, and almost all of it is right here. The Emirate of Abu Dhabi has a strong economy, so it has managed, with the cash it has, to continue with the construction, governmental and infrastructure projects it had started. 2 hours down the road, Dubai, with the world's tallest building there on the right. In the last decade, this emirate blossomed thanks to a tax-free scheme which lured large multinational corporations and big global banks. But keep driving and the view is much different, and the money that has made this one of the world's richest countries is a bit harder to see. Quite strategically, the government is now trying to spread the wealth. Half a year ago, it opened up this new pipeline built in cooperation with the Chinese, which will bring half of the UAE's oil for export from Abu Dhabi to the Emirate of Fujairah. That's good news for the people here, but what about the others?
This is Quwain. It is the smallest of the Emirates in the UAE. It's just 40 kilometers northeast of Dubai, but the difference in the landscape between the two is night and day.
Here, life is still more traditional. There are no towers to speak of, and many say little opportunity. Its economy has more to do with what's in the water than what's below it. Life is good and it's continuing. It's a bit hard, especially on the fishermen, because the income is low. That's why we're focusing on fishing, because we don't have any other work to do. The government also financially supports the residents here, who account for only half of 1% of the UAE's annual GDP. People here are hoping things will pick up soon, but they know Abu Dhabi and Dubai may be physically close, but for now are a world apart. Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV in Quwain, UAE.